Let's talk about the power of acceptance and healing from heartbreak. And acceptance is something that I like to talk a lot about because it's so powerful. You know, accepting our negative experiences weakens their negative powers and opens us up to more positive ones. I remember in the past that the more I desperately wanted to be loved and accepted, the lonelier and the more afraid I became. And so when it comes to dealing with the pain of a breakup, the more you resist feeling the pain, the more you resist feeling the emotions, and the more you push against them, in the form of refusal or trying to bargain or trying to come back to your ex, any kind of resistance. What it actually means, is that it strengthens the pain and it makes it become even more powerful over you. And this is when things become challenging for me. It took actually years until I got to the point where I started to realize that, okay, well, this whole cycle is happening over and over again. And so it means that I'm just continuing to try to push against what was obvious to me. And the obvious is that the relationship was not working, but I was just trying to my best to make it work. And that was my form of resistance, And what I found is that when we accept the current situation, we become more at peace with the moment. We're not in the fighting mode. We're not trying to make something happen that is in opposite with what is going on in the moment. And so if you are going through the pain of a breakup, the first thing that I invite you to do is just to try to get yourself to this acceptance place. There are so many ways that you can do that, but one of the best ways that I found was just sitting with the pain. Play some relaxing music in the background and just sit with it. And I know that sometimes it might seem like you cannot even take it. It's too difficult to take. It's too hard to take. But believe me, after you sit down for a few minutes and after you do that for a few days, these emotions are going to start to loosen up, and you're going to find that, well, the situation is not as bad as your mind is trying to project or to reflect to you. That you will start to come to the place where you realize that there are actually good things going on in your life, whereas before, because you continuously were trying to push against that, you could only see the bad things in life. And so my invitation to you is to try to get yourself to a place of acceptance. And let me know in the comments what you think about this, or if you have any questions, I'd love to read them.